Hey guys, my name is Ben Howard. We're out here at the Gospel Discovery to take a look at the newest disc from Goliath Discs. This one being the Samson. The Samson is supposed to be Goliath Discs' answer to basically that really overstable mid-range, kind of like a Justice. And just to give you a quick side profile, I think you can tell that that's pretty much what this disc is going to be like. I actually have a Justice here that I'm going to throw a few times to compare to this one. And just to give a side-by-side comparison, I think the only difference is like the Samson doesn't have a bead, and the Samson does feel a little bit shallower in the hand, so it feels great in my forehand grip. Not the best in my backhand, just because, like I said, it's just a little too shallow, but like I don't mind that on a really overstable disc. You also might notice this is a different type of plastic. This is Goliath's, I believe this is the Oasis swirly plastic, something new they're trying. They're also coming out with the metal flake plastic soon. I'm not exactly sure when these are going to be dropping, but I will make some posts about it when they do drop. And if you're interested in checking out any more Goliath stuff, make sure you go down, check out their link in the description. If you use my code BenHoward10, that'll get you 10% off your order on their site. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in the video, see how this flies. All right guys, we're on hole 1. This one is a par 3, like 160-ish feet, maybe 180 feet. But biggest thing to pay attention to is we've got a island green. I think I'm gonna throw both of these, just backhand hyzer, see if we can get them to stick on the island. Oh, that's short. Oh, never mind. Okay, made it on. It definitely has that flight that you expect out of a Justice type disc, where you're throwing it soft, and and it doesn't matter what angle you're putting it on, it feels like it's doing the same flight where it's just pushing and just getting down to the ground quick. So let's see how this compares to an actual Justice. Yeah, pretty similar. I threw the Justice a little bit harder, just because I could tell that like I actually needed to throw it hard to get it there. But I think you could tell those are pretty comparable flights. All right, guys, we're on hole 2. This one's a par 3, 230 feet. Basket straight ahead, going pretty far uphill, so it's gonna play closer to like 260-ish, something like that. So not really expecting to be able to get this all the way up there, but this will be a fun chance to like throw this on like a ton of anhyzer and see how hard and how much it fights back. I just threw it nose up. Oh boy. Whew, I thought I hit that building for sure. I made the Mando at the very least. Okay, so even though I threw it really nose up and it wasn't a great shot, I still got up here to where we're like maybe 80 feet from the basket. So let's see if we can chip this in. That'll work. All right guys, we're on hole 3. This one's a par 3, 230 feet. See the basket straight ahead. Got a triple Mando to worry about though, but I'm gonna be throwing both of these again. So we'll throw the Samson first again. Just gotta flex this over and see if we can get to kind of push straight through the gap and get up there to the basket. Holy crap. Well, I didn't miss the Mando, but geez, it came out before it got to the Mando. That's the hard part about throwing these discs, is I got to like have really good like nose angle control, or else I'm gonna do stuff like that. I gotta push that nose down a lot. That was much better, even though I missed the Mando. I actually got the nose down. For some reason, I'm still thinking like I need to throw it out to the left and let it bend back to the right. And no, these discs are just gonna go straight if I throw them on that much anhyzer. I'll get in. Oops, a little too much. Good grief, early. All right guys, we're on hole 4. This one is a par 3, 270 feet. I came back to the long tee because it's a better shot for these discs. I'm gonna try throwing them just on a touch of anhyzer and see if I can get them to fade back into the gap as you can see straight in front of us. Go with Samson again. I don't really need to worry too much about the angle control on this shot as much as I did in the last hole, but I do want to get that nose down. Golly. I didn't realize I haven't had a disc like this in my bag for like probably close to a year. So it's weird throwing discs like this because I haven't thrown really any discs like this in a long time. Oops, overcorrected. Oh, black ace? Whoops, wrong basket. Okay, so I thought the Samson was gonna be like shorter in these woods over here, but I actually got up here to inside the circle putt, which I'm kind of surprised about, but it's gonna make it. There we go. All right, guys, we're on hole 5. This one is par 3, 163 feet. Baskets basically straight ahead if you went through the black gap. But we're gonna be going through this green gap on the left, so that way we can throw 4 hands with these two. I think I can just pretty much throw them flat, just like a foot or two left of the tree that has both arrows on it. If I do that, I should be able to skip up there because the ground slopes away from us all the way down to the basket. So really just about hitting the line to get down there. Let's see. We go with the birdie or the black ace? I guess we'll go with the birdie. You did what you were trying to do. Dang, so close. Man, that thing feels really good in a forehand though. I'll be curious to see how it compares to the Justice because the Justice got that big bead on it. Yeah, the Justice seems just kind of got stuck in my hand a little bit, which is good because I pulled it and actually got through the gap. But the Samson, without that bead or having that lower profile, feels a lot better in my forehand grip, and especially my forehand release. Okay, that's fine. All right, guys, we're on hole 6. This one's par 3, 140 feet. You see the red basket straight ahead of us. Best play is like a forehand turnover, so try that with these. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm just gonna have to chop them over a lot. Be a great chance for an actual ace instead of a black ace. Nope. I'm still not used to like how much I have to chop these over. It's so weird. That was better, and it still just kind of went straight. Okay, so I'll tell you what, for this one, we're gonna try a tomahawk. Just get it like, what is that, like a 11 o'clock angle. See what it does. That might have gone in if it didn't hit that tree. All right, guys, we're on hole 7. This one's a par 3, 230 feet. We're playing with the basket that I aced accidentally earlier. For this one, as you can tell, we gotta go really far uphill and really straight. So I'm thinking like thumber, just like a really low thumber. I don't know if, I'm not very good at those, and I don't really know what the angle I would need to put it on would be, but I'm gonna try like a 1 o'clock angle, just as high as I can get it, and see what happens. Yeah, maybe the thumber wasn't a great idea, but because that just stuck to my thumb and went straight in the ground. Let's try that again. Nope. Made it farther. All right, well, being on this right side, I've either got a patent pending backhand flex shot, or I can go for a tomahawk. Neither one sounds great, but I haven't only got to throw one tomahawk with it so far. So we're gonna try what I did earlier, just 11 o'clock high. Hopefully it actually get it to come back and like land on its top. Oh wow, I didn't like twist or anything at all, it just held the line. Oh gosh, I pulled the crap out of it. Okay. All right guys, we're on hole 8. This one is a par 3, 227 feet. Going to elevated basket that's on a green that slopes away from us. So getting this to land soft and like right next to the basket is very important, because not only is the roll away potential, but if I go long, I'm gonna have a much harder putt than if I'm short with it being an elevated basket. But I'm gonna throw both of these on a forehand just out to the left, and I don't think I need to flex them. I think I can just throw them both flat and get them to land soft and a touch short. Jeez. Okay, I gotta skip to the right. It looked like it was short like I wanted it to be, but maybe a little too short. So I'm gonna have like something closer to like a 25-foot putt, maybe. Let's see. Same thing with the Justice though. Wow. Yeah, that thing's, I mean, I don't know if it's more overstable, but I think the Samson does like start to fade a little bit quicker than the Justice does, which is pretty surprising. It's not many discs that can say that they fade faster than a Justice. So from here you can actually see, yeah, the Justice went, golly, probably what, 30 feet farther, which, you know, like on a green like this, it doesn't take much to add like extra 30 feet of distance, but that's really surprising. I wasn't expecting there to be that much difference on this shot. All right guys, we're on hole 9, final hole of the video. This one's a par 3, 196 feet straight ahead. There is technically OB with it being the tall grass that's short, but with these discs we shouldn't be going short, I would hope. But it's gonna be our last chance to get an ace, so let's see if we can do it. Come on. Oh, dang it. So close. Oh, okay. I thought I aced it. I was gonna be really mad if I didn't ace with the Samson. I aced and black aced with the Justice. Ah, dang it. All right, guys, that finishes up a round out here with the Samson. I gotta say I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting this to be that much different compared to the Justice, which obviously the Justice having that bead, it makes sense that there would be some differences, but this disc is actually a lot more comparable to like a A2 from Prodigy, something like that. Because I've always heard people say that a A2 is a beadless Justice, and I would say that's definitely very similar to this, which there might need to be another video I make in the future, like this versus an A2, something like that, just so we can kind of get a comparison. But it was definitely interesting to see that, like, I don't think there was a really big difference between this and the Justice when it came to like actual flight, kind of like I talked about on hole 8. And definitely, like you can see here, it seems like they just wanted to fade at different points, but once they started to fade, it was a very similar fade. So if you're interested in checking these out, make sure to stay tuned to the channel or Instagram. I'll make sure to put up something when these come out. If you're interested in checking out some other stuff from Goliath, like I said, I'm gonna have a link to their shop down in the description, so make sure to go check them out. And if you use my code, BenHoward10, that'll get you 10% off your order. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a good one.